Good evening, folks. What's going on? What's up, Dave? What's up, Fury? Satellite, Art Dominic. Hi, everybody. Happy Sunday. Hope you're all doing well. I'm doing good. I know this is weird. Try to contain yourselves. It's okay. It's okay. Schedule chaos doesn't always need to be a bad thing necessarily. Never stream on Sundays. Hi, Grunt Fodder. Good to see you. Yeah, I've had a good day. It's been a good day for me. I worked today. I worked a shift 10 to 6. I was predicting it was gonna be really slow. I'm not even sure it was because I was in the back of house most of the time, helping to tear down and dispose of stuff. So I am pleasantly tired right now. I did a lot of good work today. What's up, Arcane? Still working like a dog all day on paperwork and have a little streaming on the side. You can, and you know what? I think you deserve something even beyond that. I think you deserve to have your creations appreciated properly. Let's all give Arcane a nice round of applause here for this abomination of nature that we now get to enjoy, shall we? If you're still building your Votan combat patrol, think of painting my Einhir Hearth Guards and the various... Oh, that'd be really cool. Varia suit has such a good color scheme. Warm and fuzzy inside. Well, I'm glad. I'm glad. You deserve it. Well, now I want a burger. Why don't we ever see commercials like this, chat? Sister menu music reminds me of Michael McCann's Deus Ex Human Revolution soundtrack in a good way. I'm drunk. Good for you, Bulwark. Cheers. And cheers, everybody. It's gonna be a good night. I had a good day. I'm not working tomorrow. I have tomorrow off, and my girls don't have school tomorrow. So... yeah, it's a good one. You have a thick ass shoulder pads. Yeah, very perfect for very color scheme then. Probably a reason why we don't have commercials like that. Hey, we used to have those twisted ass Quiznos commercials with little like rodent things, and I mean, it was certainly contentious, but people remember that. I remember it like a decade on. Yeah, those horrid things around the board. Good evening, good to see you. Arcane, thank you so much for the 35 stream streak. I appreciate it. Probably call to mind the old Skittles mind-bending commercials. Spong monkeys, that's right. They had some weird in-house name for those abominations. Spong monkeys, that's right. On my 5th tall one and 4th gin and tonic, Patriots lost the big game. The universe is in equilibrium once again. Yeah, I know nothing of the big game. I was working through pretty much the entirety of it, and then I came home and just kind of collapsed on the sofa and did my Star Wars phone game chores so Dave won't yell at me. I did my raid duty. Literally have the gravity suit purple shoulder pads and thigh guards boots. Trunk monkey commercials are pretty funny. I think Quiznos have to pay out a lawsuit for stealing the creepy human out of the animal cutouts from a Flash video creator or something. I believe they did, yeah. I believe they did eventually get in hot water about that, which is one of the reasons. Like, if I remember correctly, that was a very effective advertising campaign for them. I think it worked out pretty well, but they had to cut it short because of that lawsuit, if I remember the story correctly. There's got to be at least 10 YouTube explainers about all that, so yeah. I'm gonna watch that later too. I'm gonna search YouTube for Spong monkeys. I'm gonna become a Spong monkey expert. And oh boy, that sounds weird out of context, doesn't it? But yeah, I'm not gonna spend too much time chatting tonight because I want to get to this. We have the whole night ahead of us, and this is the kind of game we can fill an entire night with pretty easily. I have been playing this for well, since yesterday. I bought it yesterday because I really wanted an automation game to play. And I wanted something new, and this has been getting pretty good reviews, and it looked like something I'd be interested in. And I've played a chunk. I played enough of it that I think I can kinda streamline the first hour or two, so we can get to more interesting stuff or more have more options to fool around with. It's a cool game, and it's actually a little more complex than I gave it credit for. When I was talking about it yesterday. But yeah, I figured after last night's discussion of automation games, we might as well play one, right? I have been thinking about streaming stuff like Satisfactory and Dyson Sphere Program for a while. And while I'm not ready to launch into a big sprawling playthrough like that, I did just get this game, and we were just talking about automation games, so why not check it out, right? Good evening, Ms. Roy. Good to see you. Perhaps I'm just lucky that my area didn't have Quiznos. I didn't get the Quiznos ads. I did get bootleg Dr. Mario requesting I visit his clinic, though. Oh, that's awesome. I wish Uo Labs fill one of those inflatable shark drones with hydrogen and light it on fire. Oh, that does sound fun. To watch, not to do. Don't try that at home. So yeah, this is, I mean, they don't have the title on the title screen. This is StarRupture. This is a new early access first-person automation sim from a developer called Creepy Jar. You might know Creepy Jar from their first game, Green Hell, which is a kind of survival horror jungle survival sim thingy thing. I actually read up a little bit on Creepy Jar. They're kind of interesting developers. They originally formed with the intention of being like horror game developers, but in the course of setting up their first project, it kind of morphed into more like survival sim, and that's how they got Green Hell. And now they've kind of gone further afield. Like this does, people were mentioning this does have kind of like an ominous vibe to it. You're gonna see real quick, StarRupture does have a lot in common with games like Satisfactory, but the tone is a bit, it is a bit more foreboding. And that plays into the mechanics here as well. Love the name Green Hell. Good evening, man. No more profit. No. Tonight is a one-off. As I've been saying the last couple of nights, Sunday is just a one-off. It's unconnected from everything else. Specifically because people are unaccustomed to showing up tonight. So I I didn't want to keep a playthrough going on a night when regulars might not be prepared to show up for it. Star Providence will continue tomorrow, and it will continue as a democratic playthrough. So tomorrow night might be the last night of Star Providence, or you might vote to continue it for days and days and days past that. So, but it's gonna be in your hands from this point forward. I will continue to play Star Providence regardless. But it's up to y'all whether or not I continue to stream it. But I would consider, chat. I would consider tonight kind of a test of your interest in automation games. This is more just kind of sharing this with everybody, because I think most people are unfamiliar with it being brand new and early access. But like I keep saying, it has a lot in common with other games of the genre, most notably Satisfactory. So if you enjoy what you're seeing tonight, keep that in mind for the future, because at some point I am going to want to stream a automation game. And I would be interested to see how many people are actually interested in that. What's up, Austin Spafford? I was surprised how much I like this one. I've been enjoying this one a lot too. I've only put a couple hours into it. I got it yesterday. But I was like, I really should stream this. I should let people see it. Watching Curator Connect VOD yesterday, and that space game made you queasy, and I can't remember the name of the life of me. Made by Space Pirates and Zombies. That's interesting. Space Pirates and Zombies is a fun game. I played it many years. I mean, God, that game's over a decade old at this point, right? But it's a good one. It's solid. I never played the sequel. It's pretty fun. Got to run Wrath of the Righteous. The party met and are tolerating Horgus Gorm. Good old Horgus. No, I feel you, Manic. I totally understand. I like Star Providence. I can't keep up with it. It sets off my anxiety for some reason. It is a very fast-paced game, and I understand that. A lot of the stuff I played recently, like Monkey Island, and then going further back to RPGs and stuff. It is not hectic and in your face like Star Providence is. It is a bit of a swerve for what we tend to do on this channel, so I get it. I get it. Set up tonight correctly, it should continue to produce additional automation streams in perpetuity. Didn't like Space Pirates and Zombies 2 as much as 1. I'd be game for seeing what else this does, Meg. I'm curious, yeah. Oh, last day of the convention. Wow, yeah. Thank God I'm going back tomorrow, yeah. So anyway, yeah, that's the schedule. Tonight's a one-off. We're trying out StarRupture. Not necessarily for the future, but for automation games in general, and also to give you all an idea of what this game is like, if you've heard of it and you're interested in it, or if it looks good to you tonight. Tomorrow night, we'll start our democratic playthrough backup of Star Providence, and that'll carry us through the week. I think for the time being, Fridays will probably be Friday features, and Saturdays will be the power hours. I plan on streaming every day this week, but all of my shifts this week are until 8 p.m. So I may have to call some off just on account of being tired or wanting to spend some time with my family or such stuff. So, but yeah. Doing quiet those nights. I'm there lurking, usually gaming or reading on BattleTech Aces. Enemy AI card system is pretty complex. Oh, that's cool. But yeah, no worries, no worries. I know, I certainly understand Star Providence is not everyone's cup of tea. But I like to... Variety is the spice of life, chat. I know RPGs are what play the best around here, but right now, with everything in turmoil, it hasn't been the best time to run an RPG. So I've been seizing the initiative to kind of dance around and try some different stuff. So paprika's probably the spice of life, but variety certainly helps on the side. So anyway, let's get to it. I'm gonna start a new game, so you can see this one from the start. This will be streaming. We'll do single player. We're not gonna skip the tutorial. I want y'all to see the tutorial. Weird, I thought it was coriander. Different for everybody. I'm sure somebody out there would say cilantro. And yes, this is early access, so there's gonna be some rough patches and incomplete stuff. Okay, so you get to select a character in this. As far as I know, there's no actual functional difference between them, except the kind of chatter that they do during the game. I picked a scientist for my first playthrough. I wouldn't actually recommend this unless you're really into overbearing nerds. And I mean, you do come around this channel pretty frequently, so might be your thing. I want to try the engineer. Maeve Caliente, convicted of smuggling drugs and dangerous materials, aiding terrorists. Specialization, engineering of space excavation machines. Previous occupation, Lunar Penal Colony 6T. Disobedient, sharp-tongued, highly intelligent, can cause trouble. Weakness, her family. They all have little bios like this. The scientist's weakness is a tremendous lack of social skills. Yes, they're all convicts. The setup for this game is that you are a convict sent to a planet to help extract its resources because nobody else wants to fucking do it. The scientist was convicted of classified. The biologist was convicted of terrorist attack and illegal medical practice, and the soldier was convicted of desertion. So, we're gonna play the engineer. Really thankful you can change between characters anytime. Makes finding one most like voice lines easier. Yes, that's true. You can switch between them at will.
What the?
Scientist convicted of being a big nerd.
Please don't move. I want to run a holistic scan. Commencing holistic scan.
Recently watched the beginnings of several pillars returning Let's Plays and found funny how everybody after trying all the voiceover options went with the stoic one. Just speak as little as possible and leave me alone.
Life vitals normal. Prisoner E4101. Welcome to the Argos program. Your adventure with the Claywood Corporation begins right now.
Yep. Corporate
Hello.
indentured servitude.
I am Gal, your galactic assistance liaison. The Claywood Corporation would like to apologize for any inconvenience you may have experienced.
Ooh, survival food
You can
packs.
now exit
Nice.
the lander and begin your introductory training.
You have hit points,
Right
calories,
away.
and hydration
No
to keep up with.
breakfast or coffee? You're not much different from the colony overseers.
Give me stuff. We have an email. Dear convicts, welcome to the first team of the new Argos project. Claywood Corporation is honored to welcome you to the surface of Arcadia 7, located in the Ruptura system in the URVX galaxy. Your presence as the first team after more than half a century of stagnation marks a new chapter in the history of humanity and the future of our company. Your mission is to extract, process, automate, and ship the resources required on Earth. At the same time, we encourage you to explore and document this undiscovered world, a potential new Earth. You were chosen for a reason. Each of you has unique talents and experiences that make you invaluable pioneers. While your past may have been difficult, Claywood Corporation offers you a chance for redemption and a fresh start. Each completed order brings you closer to the freedom you long for. Good luck, yours sincerely, the Claywood Corporation team. So your star is ruptured. We're gonna need to operate immediately. What's up, nigger? Hits up. And that is a basic item printer. We'll come back for that. And here we are.
Welcome to Arcadia 7 in the Ruptura system. The goal of this training
game is really pretty,
to teach you to
I think.
effectively acquire and produce goods for our clients. However, we'll begin with something simpler. Arcadia is often bombarded by meteorites, which are rich in resources. You have been equipped with a tool to acquire them. Use it to extract what's most valuable in the meteorite.
I think that they did a pretty good job with this introductory vista to the game. You got smoldering meteors, you got placid ponds, you got some weird rock formations, and you got some big fuck-off thing in the distance. It's everything you need. Love those rocks. You need to block out that extra strong radiation, though. Alright. So we're going to mine a meteor. And we got this really neat mining gun to do it. So the way you mine out meteors, they have little colored patches on them. Those are different elements, different ores. You want to zoop those out one at a time. And as your gun heats up, it extracts stuff faster, which is pretty neat. All right, where's the last one? Where's the last one? Up there. Oh man, this one's really rich. What am I missing here? Yeah, we'll just go for it. You're thinking this is isometric, not first person? No, this is first person. All right, so we got a bunch of stuff for that. We got wolfram ore. We got titanium ore. We got helium-3. We got calcium, and we got a meteorite heart. The meteorite heart's the important one because we need that to build a base core. So let us head out here. Wolfram is tungsten. Good to know, actually. I didn't know that. Polyfruit. Yoink. And ironically, I want to mine materials from space. Not sure how long it's going to take before it comes to reality someday. I'm looking at those meteors hungerling. Let's see. I want to build... Where do I want to build my base? There's a nice open spot right here. Let's do this. So base core. Everything is on a nice, like, snap to grid here. And you've got some options like align it to terrain. You can vertical snap it. You can lock the Z level. You can also move it up or down. You don't quite have the wealth of building options that you do in a game like Satisfactory, but, you know, it gets the job done.
You'll need building materials to build the rest of the base. You can create them with the printer in your lander.
No, about moving and setting me off. I got to run. All right, man, I have a good one. Sorry about that.
Use the harvester to extract them, just like you did with the meteorite.
All right, so now we need more ores. We'll suck some more out of these meteors. Yeah, it has its, all the buildings in this game have their own foundations. The building in this is very streamlined.
I gotta admit, working here seems a lot better than at the penal colony. We definitely have better equipment.
The Claywood Corporation spares no expense to ensure its workers have access to the best possible equipment.
The view isn't bad either. I got used to seeing only gray rocks against a dark sky.
We're glad
your
you
mining
like it.
gun heats up.
Arcadia can be beautiful compared to other celestial
It gets
bodies.
more, it
Though
mines
I have
faster.
this nagging feeling
The
I
hotter it
regret
is.
saying that.
But if it
I am
overheats, you
unable
have
predict
to
your
reset it.
feelings, But if I can give you some advice, I suggest enjoying the moment while it lasts.
Ominous. Alright, anyway, we need to hoof it back to the ship to print some stuff. Falls apart, how are you supposed to move into the wiffle ball boulder? That's the neat part, you don't. First time I got sentenced to the penal colony, I was very disappointed. It was not how I had first imagined. Can you just mine all the space garbage we left floating in orbit? Must be a ton of resources to go untapped without recycling our own trash. This is a good point. I bet there's a whole lot of rare earth materials floating around up there, since it's so necessary for everything. Oh, that thing's just gonna annoy me, huh? Okay. So, base building is extremely simple in this. You have base building material right now, and it's made from an equal combination of wolfram and titanium. So, we're just gonna make a whole bunch of that.
Now, build the habitat that will protect your sleeve from Arcadia's dangers. Remember that your body is also a Claywood corporate investment, so it would be good to create a comfortable place for it.
When do horrible monsters and eldritch horrors come out to harvest your organs? Oh, we're getting there, don't worry. We'll definitely get there. Combat is a major component of this game. Alright, so now we can build a habitat. And we're gonna slap it down. Let's see here. Right like so. And then we're gonna give it an airlock. I'm gonna give it an airlock right here.
Now that you have your shelter, build a printer inside it. That way, you will always have it nearby, thus optimizing your work.
We'll go ahead and build ourselves an item printer. Cool, and now we don't need to go back to the ship
corporate
anymore.
terminal. That will allow you to complete assignments for different companies, which will in turn give you access to new buildings.
There we go. Is this more RimWorld or more Stellaris? Neither. Very much neither. Well, actually, now that you mention it, much more RimWorld. We have access to organs. All right. All right. Training Corporation.
The first reward
All
was
right.
free, but you'll have to work for the next one. Send us some titanium.
How am I supposed to send what I've gathered back to Earth?
The same way you got here, but in reverse. Look up at the sky. Once you build an orbital cargo launcher, it will send supplies right through that rift. It will cover light years in seconds.
So we have an orbital cargo launcher, solar generator for power, and then basic platforms if we want to build things out. All right, so actually, hang on. Yeah, I want some stairs, because otherwise that's going to annoy me to death. And yeah, the building costs for everything are it's really cheap, so it tends to be pretty easy to build stuff. I still have 229 basic building materials. Orbital cargo launcher costs, you know, 120. We'll go ahead and put that here. Every connection transfers power. This is another helpful one. To transfer power between buildings, connect them with their platforms. Buildings can be connected directly or by using additional platforms. Each element conducts power. Connections work across multiple elevation levels. As long as you see the appropriate indicator, power will be transmitted. So yeah, the foundations that come with everything transmit power. Everything here is linked up. You get full refunds when deleting structures, so you can unmake and remake your base as many times as you want, as many ways as you want. We'll go ahead. I'm gonna put the solar generators on the other side. Hang on. There we go. Currently, is reminding you a lot of Subnautica and Planet Crafter. I can see that. All right, so for the Training Corporation, they want titanium. And we happen to have some titanium. So we're gonna shove that in there.
The package, your reputation will increase, which will unlock new schematics.
And you can watch it launch stuff into space. The rift, I'm trying to remember the rift she was talking about is... Oh, that's it. That weird looking thing over there is like a rift back to our home galaxy.
The shipment has arrived. You've just proven you're useful, which means the corporation trusts you a little bit more. You've acquired new schematics. Go ahead, claim your reward.
All right. So now we leveled that up. Now we get ore excavator and rails.
We've just unlocked new building schematics for you. Can you guess what they're for?
Yes, I
I've
can.
used these machines on Mars. The rails are for drones that will carry resources between buildings. As for the ore excavator, I refuse to say what it does. I have many years of mining experience.
Lack of knowledge is nothing to be embarrassed about. The ore excavator excavates ores.
You don't say. That explains everything.
I'm glad I could help.
So I'm just gonna do this part manually, so I can spend some time setting some stuff up. So a little less of a useless piece of shit. The corporation deems you 0.2% less viable for termination. There we go. All right, so while it's doing that, I'm gonna get the stuff for some more building, because yeah, we only have 69 of those left, which is nice, but not nice enough. So this is the Wolfram stuff. I need a bunch of these and a bunch of titanium to mash together into more basic building blocks. This is Spacer's Choice AI. If you let the gun overheat, it takes a lot longer to reset. And I think you lose those 5 pips by my by the progress bar on the reticle. I think are kind of like a combo meter. The more pips you have, the faster your gun will mine stuff. And I think if you let the gun overheat, you'll lose them. All right. So 30 of each should be enough to make a whole bunch of building blocks and start automating this stuff. All right, cool. So I supplied him with enough stuff, but I still need to complete the actual mission, which is to set up some ore excavators. There we go. All right, hopefully this is enough to get this going. Because I think 10... I forget what the conversion rate is. Okay, so yeah, 1 wolfram ore and 1 titanium ore make 10 building blocks. So I just made 300 building blocks, which is perfect. It's exactly what I need. Is there combat in this game? Oh yeah. We'll get to that, don't worry. Combat is a major component of this game. A whole bunch of what we're going to be doing is going to be built around combat. I'll make sure I have enough power for all of this. Because I want to set up 2 excavators. So they helpfully mark out the locations for your excavators. And then... Again, every element transfers power. Every connected element transfers power. Connecting buildings using rails allows you to transfer power resources. So even your rails, the your conveyor belts in this game transfer power. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna build, let's see here. Can I build? No, I wanted to build one more orbital cargo launcher, but I guess that's not gonna happen. That's fine though. All right, so here's the thing about rails. Rails work a little differently from conveyor belts and something like Satisfactory. Rails, things connected by rails know what's needed at either end. Like, our excavators, once powered, will produce resources, but they won't send them anywhere unless they are needed somewhere. So, let's see. I'm going to set this up. I'm going to put this here. And then we'll put another one... We'll throw another one down on top of this rock. And then we'll connect all this up. Yeah. You also have to make sure you connect rails in the right directions, because where you start and where you end, it'll travel in that direction. Rails are one way. So connect it to that, and then we'll connect this to this, and now everything's powered.
Extracted automatically,
so you can see the excavators are running now. But it's not actually sending anything yet.
Why didn't you install all available building schematics for me from the start? That would speed up my work even more.
All of the machines made available to you during your mission are delicate and extremely expensive. They are also bound by NDAs and patents.
Patents.
None of the companies working with the Blade Corporation have granted permission to give you everything right away. You need to prove you are worthy of using the more advanced equipment.
But I already signed the NDA.
This will be best explained by the words of
that's
Annika
pretty funny.
Fisher, the CEO of Future Health Solutions, one of our partners. Playing recording.
There's no way I'm giving those degenerates my patents. They don't care about the law or intellectual property. But if it becomes necessary and they actually deserve it, then so be it. Don't quote me on that.
Great work as usual. Now build the analyzer and research some local flora with it.
Alright, so we have unlocked the analyzing station. Unfortunately, the analyzing station isn't quite as exciting as it sounds. Right now, at least, it doesn't give you any, like, details about the stuff you scan. It just turns them into another resource. It turns them into data points, which we'll need for things.
Plants, send the data to our scientists and claim your reward. In the future, you will need to decide which corporations you want to share your research with. The data from Arcadia is so valuable that companies prefer to keep it to themselves and will appreciate it when you choose them. Once you research enough plants, send the data to our scientists.
So we need 50 points for the next level, but they don't want any deliveries, they want data.
You will need to decide which corporations you want to share your research with. The data from Arcadia is so valuable.
We got 20 so
that
far,
companies
so we gotta go
prefer to
collect
keep it
some
to
stuff.
themselves and will appreciate it when you choose them.
So let's run over here and grab some of these.
Come to Mama.
Come to Mama. Yeah, it might actually be enough. Yeah, that'll do.
Useful information.
Alright, so now we got 95 data points. We'll slam them in
It's time
here.
for the final stage of introductory training. Raw materials aren't very useful to corporations, since they need to produce something with them anyway. Use the buildings you have available and automate the production of the more valuable items.
Why can't they process them themselves? They have factories across the entire solar system.
This will be best explained by a private conversation recorded between two executives at the Griffiths Military Corporation.
Yeah, 100.
So you're telling me all of the tax laws only apply to the solar system?
Bro, the mining tax, the cosmic fees, deductions from extraterrestrial income, the cost of insuring sensitive cargo, legally none of that applies to us. They can't even hit us with tariffs. It's free money, man.
It's
I
free
don't
money.
know why I asked.
Alright, so let's make some more building fun blocks. 1,000, in fact. And then... I'll tell you what. Let's build smelters for each of these. I think that'd be fun. I'll put one right here, and, well, let's just slap the other one right next to it. That should be fine. And then we'll plug them in with rails, and everything should work great. And then, just to make things a little simpler. those into there, and then we'll plug this into there. All right. And everything's running. Cool. Oh, I need to tell these things what to make, don't I? I always forget that part. All right, you make titanium, and then you can see little drones carrying the little titaniums to us. And there they go. So now I do the same over here with Wolfram. Now I don't really know production ratios in this yet. It's a little simplified because you kind of send things as necessary. Love the ketchup splats, the ore processing. Oh yeah. The animation on on automation buildings is like an art unto itself. Some of it's very, very satisfying. Really like this game's a mixture of conveyors and logistics robots, hundreds of little cute trains. Yeah, it's really cute, isn't it? All right.
We're nearing the end of our training. Please answer
So now that I've selected
questions.
titanium bars,
On a scale of 1
those
to
will
10,
come down through the system, but not the
how
Wolfram
anxious
ones.
does being incinerated alive make you feel?
I
Simplified
can't
as
think of a worse way to die. So on a scale from 1 to 10, that's a solid 3.
Understood. On a scale of 1 to 10, how afraid are you of arachnids about 1 meter in diameter?
I'm afraid of these questions.
There's no need. Questions never killed anyone.
Ominous. What's up, PM Collector Boy? I hope not anal rupture, Jesus. All right, now one thing that we might want to do. So, yeah. The orbital cargo launchers take a couple seconds to launch each individual item. So one thing I did to speed things up in my own playthrough was build multiples of these. We'll probably do that next. Also, this is your sub menu. You got your inventory, your data points and stuff. You also have your shield, which regenerates over time, your health, which you have to restore using items, your calories, your hydration, and then toxicity. We don't have any story items yet. There are 2 additional, you can equip 2 additional weapons, and then you have a healing tool and a throwable tool that we will unlock once all this is done. No weapon! Oh, no weapon. So sad, no weapon. Hoping we don't get space spoods. I have bad news for you, my friend. Boy, do I have bad news. Oh yeah, I do have the ability to build viewports. Let's do this real quick, and then we'll we want to be able to see what the hell is going on, don't we? There we go. Alrighty. Training completed. Your basic training on Arcadia 7 is over, but it's only the beginning of your sentence. Collect resources, optimize production, defend your base, and try to survive. Other players can now join your game. Yes, this launched with multiplayer. Up to 4 players can play together to do this, which is why there's 4 selectable characters. StarRupture is an early access game, and some elements are still work in progress. Expect more content and improvements with future game updates. Thank you for your purchase. Have a nice sentence.
Great job. This is the end of your introductory training. But remember that Arcadia 7 is a dangerous place, and a person will spend their entire life, or lives rather, learning from it. Stay alert, gather information, and don't worry. I'm always by your side, watching your every move.
Is that a threat?
It's for your own safety. I will now remove the introductory training restrictions. Location barrier disabled. Sedative injector disconnected. Communications channel active. Awakening other crew members. Ready. The Claywood Corporation hopes you will have a wonderful adventure and quickly pay off your debt. Good luck.
Can you hear me?
What was that?
Oh, don't worry. It's only B1690, one of your colleagues. You're connected via audio, even when they're not currently active.
When they're not active?
The human brain can't go on for too long without stimulation. When sleeves are sleeping in the regeneration chamber, they get a constant audio and video feed of everything you do. They can also communicate with you. You'll also get this opportunity.
Everything?
Relax. You have nothing to be ashamed of.
Location barrier disabled. I didn't realize you locked in a small area for a while. I think you might be, yeah. I think that's to prevent you from getting yourself murdered too quickly when you start the game. All right, so now we have 5 different corporations that we can do missions for. Future Health Solutions, they'll get us stuff like a regeneration chamber and a med tool for healing ourselves. Selenium Corporation will get us a fabricator and an inventory upgrade as the first 2. Griffith's Blue Corporation will get us a gun and a grenade. Moon Energy will get us a recipe station and a map. And Clever Robotics will give us personal storage and a storage depot. We want all of these things. Absolutely all of these things. I want the gun first, frankly. So we are going to go with Griffith's Blue. They want titanium bars. So we're gonna activate that. They want a bunch of them. Like, something like 200 of them. So I'm gonna do what I said I was gonna do and build some more orbital cargo launchers. Thinking maybe 4. There we go. And I killed the system because that's too much power. Too much power required, so we need more solar generators too. So I'll just build out a bunch of these. There we go. Now everything's working again. So what we'll do, I'll build some more rail connectors for these guys. Might need to build some platforms to walk around on too. Let's see here. So I can actually reach these things. There we go. Alright, so now I can get up here and I can tell these that, hey, we want to do this. Now, if I wanted to, I could set all of these to a different corporation, and if I'm producing all of these resources, the resources would go where they need to go, and we'd make progress on everything all at once. But I prefer to kind of streamline things. Let's see. I can build, I think, 2 more? I can build 2 more of these extractors. Oh, God. Get up there. Oh, you can double jump in this game, which is kind of cool. There we go. Put in a Quiznos. And then let's build 2 more smelters.
E4101. You look like you're a magnet for trouble.
I won't pretend I'm a saint. I've helped smuggle this and that in my time for those in need.
People like you don't understand order. You just cause more problems for everyone else.
And you always followed orders and ended up in the exact same place as I did. I'd rather not follow anyone and be free.
You know nothing about me.
That's a little too far, so we'll go here and then. Yeah, I really like the way this whole rail system works. It makes things very simple. Now, one thing we're gonna have to do is expand this whole rail system. We have to make sure everything actually connects up. And that means ultimately just making a lot of connectors. Do you feel like the story adds anything in the game? I haven't gotten far enough in it to really say. I don't really have much of an impression of the story yet, to be honest. Put that in there. And then you make titanium, and you make titanium. And now we should be getting shit from everywhere. This sleeping person chastising us? Why, yes. Yes, it is. Oh, I didn't... Fuck, I didn't even do that right. That's funny. Well, it works. Why complain? How are we doing on progress? Oh, we're getting there. I could probably do with even more of these, frankly. Oh, and I just killed the power grid again. Oh.
Come to mama. Good stuff.
That's one of those. Space glizzies. Seeing hexagonal formations must be futuristic sci-fi kind of game because of me, I'm smart. Let's see, let's... Alright, and then... The next thing I hope they add is just like drag and drop construction where you can just drag out a bunch of buildings and build them all at once instead of having to do it individually like this. There we go. Okay, so we've got a bit of a backup here. I'm not gonna worry about this too much right now. I love the hexagonal rocks like that are a real thing. Columnar basalt, yeah.
Necesito agua.
Oh, she needs water. Well, let's see here. I have these. 25 calories, 35 hydration. Use it. There we go.
I advise caution. The fruit on Arcadia can alleviate hunger, but putting unknown things into one's mouth is rarely beneficial to the individual. Though, of course, it was beneficial to the development
Spanish
of
is obligatory
civilization.
Spanish.
The Griffiths Blue
There we
Corporation
go.
is grateful for all of your shipments. Remember that supporting this particular company will allow you to upgrade your arsenal.
Gun.
You will certainly help in surviving on Arcadia. We hope it will help you better deal with the planet's dangers.
Wonderful. And, why would we need it on a peaceful mission?
Arcadia 7 still has some surprises left in store for you.
Oh boy, does it ever. Alright, so let's see here. Might mix things up for this now. Alright, they want wolfram bars, they want titanium, they want wolf. Lots of people want wolfram. So let's see here. Let's do wolfram. I'm gonna do 3 at once. I really should just shove these back into him. All right, let's build some more wolfram thingy things. Wolfram extractors. There we go. All right, and then we're gonna need smelters for these. Running low on rails. There we go. They're probably more ammo in Mugger Corporation. There we go. Alright. That's that. The smelter makes wolfram. And this smelter makes wolfram. And I've just kind of jammed things up a bit. So we're gonna do things a little bit differently now. I'm gonna delete that. We're gonna build a new set of rail connectors here. And I am completely out of building blocks.
I can use that.
I sure can. Pardon me while I make some more building blocks. There we go. Alright, and then... Alright, this one goes to this guy, and this one goes to this guy, and that goes like that. And this one goes here, and this one goes here. And then we're gonna kind of do like a network thing. I'm gonna build a parallel set of network connectors. I have no idea if this is optimal. I'm still kind of experimenting with this whole thing. I'm guessing it isn't, but, you know, we'll see. Optimal is in the eye of the attacking hordes. True enough. Did the scientist character reveal why they got arrested? Not in the couple hours that I've played as him. He's more concerned with just being a big old nerd. Okay, there we go. Now everything is functioning properly. And I know this is gonna get all jammed up, but that's fine. That's fine. I have a beautiful network here. While that's going on, so there's a reason I did all this. There's a reason why I spent all this time to set this up. These are now happily chugging away. I'm going to use my basic item printer to make pistol ammo. As much pistol ammo as humanly possible. There we go. We have 600 pistol ammo now.
Reloading.
And we're gonna go on a little adventure, chat. I've played the game for 30 hours. I've yet to feel like I've fully figured out the best way to set things up. So there's stuff, chat. There are things out here. There's some kind of ruin over there. There's some kind of like base looking thing up there. There's whatever the hell that is. There's that little thing there. There's a meteor over there. So let's go exploring, shall we?
Looks good.
Interesting system, but my experience with factory games in general not applicable to how this game works. Let's go rummage around while everything levels up. Maybe we'll find some cool stuff. Like a big purple alien penis. Just sticking right out of the ground. No, I'm glad they're doing something new too.
Come to
I would not have picked this up if it was just like a straight lift of Satisfactory. So these are pricklers. Pricklers come from pricks. I mean, it makes sense, doesn't it? That tracks. Time to rank this product within the cosmos of first-person perspective games. How's the shotgun and how's the rocket launcher? We're not there yet, friendo. We're not quite there yet. Alrighty.
I see you've approached the geoscanner. You can use it to see the surrounding area.
Okay.
Hey, look, we found a friend, a dead body. Full of damaged memory module. Worth a whole bunch of data points. Some pistol ammo and a figgler.
I think I can use this.
So we can't use the geoscanner without a map. And we are currently in process of researching the map, so. And you can see our base from here. Isn't it pretty? Let's go over here. Oh, I see another geoscanner up there. Oh, hey, look, a glowing block. Oh, look! Friendos! We found friends, chat.
Changing mags.
Drone wreck. These have damaged logic boards, which are also good for oh fuck.
What the frag was that?
They're vermin. the main threat on this planet.
Toxicity.
What do you mean, main?
Most of the people that arrived on Arcadia 7 were eliminated by these creatures. Natural disasters you can prepare for, but vermin are a bit more unpredictable.
Why didn't you warn us that we'd be fighting some overgrown... I don't even know what.
The IRO imposed a TS9 top-secret clause on their existence. They made very sure no one ever found out about them. Aside from high-ranking officials, only people sent directly to the planet have ever learned of their existence.
Claywood was here. You should have told us. You knew.
So yeah, planet's infested, chat. Planet's infested with horrible, horrible things.
Good stuff. Come to Mama.
Yep, that's fighty time. Oh, no, no. That blue stuff is infectious. Reloading. We don't want to mess with that.
Excellent work. The Selenian Corporation thanks you for your shipment. Your rewards are waiting in the corporate terminal.
Be weird to have Toast not a Titanfall smart gun and nothing to shoot. What's up, Shadows? How you doing tonight?
Looks good.
Oh, this looks like something.
What is that?
A monolith.
Thanks, gal. Now it all makes sense.
Unfortunately, all information on that subject is highly
oh,
classified.
radiation. All right, well, neat. Oh, look, more friends. I love having friends. Well, that's weird. Signed indie game might be up your street.
I smashed it.
Okay, these things are a little sturdier. Ow!
One less bastard.
Oh, I've never seen those before. Okay, I might be a little out of my depth here.
Reloading.
Looks like some sort of temporal anomaly thing. Oh my god, these things are a pain in the ass to hit. There we go.
Future Health Solutions is now receiving all requested items. New rewards and tasks are waiting for you in the terminal.
Reloading.
Anello, which is a game which you play as a video editor for hack fraud adventure, trying to edit videos and fucking have fights to make them look like you won for class. That sounds awesome. That sounds like a great idea for a game. Alright. Our missions are being completed, so we should probably head back and see what we got.
Good.
And maybe turn in some of this stuff for points. I've also found a couple of these. There's some weird red stuff under them. I don't know what's going on here yet. There's some glowing purple plants.
Pretty little mushroom.
Plants. Strafing on those things is a nightmare. Yeah. War bonds. Use to unlock new weapons and mods in the armory. Standard ammo and Nutri-Chew. I will take all of these things.
Good stuff.
Start on Tino's notable new releases. Oh yeah, please do. Oh, so those are still launching. Okay. Let's see.
Let's see.
Moon energy is almost done. So we'll do clever robotics. Get that done.
Delivered. The Moon Energy Corporation thanks you for your shipment. You can claim your reward in the corporate terminal.
All right, so Future Health got us a regeneration chamber. Selenian got us access to the fabricator, which lets us make actual things out of the stuff we're producing. And Moon Energy got us a recipe station. So let's build some shit. Build a recipe station over here.
Congratulations! You can now unlock new functionality for your buildings at the recipe station.
But the buildings can already do these things. Why would we need to unlock anything?
Arcadia 7 is a very particular place, full of specific resources and requirements. The building's programming needs to be updated as these requirements change, to avoid unnecessarily clogging up memory as well as transfer fees.
It's the Claywood Corporation that determines the cost of transfer. You could lower the price and everything would go smoother.
I'll respond with one of Mr. Claywood's favorite sayings. This is exactly why you're not the richest person in the world.
Interesting. Useful information.
So yeah, so the recipe station unlocks new recipes for stuff. For example, for the fabricator, we can now build basic building materials from the fabricator. So I can load stuff directly into it, and it'll just make base building blocks for me. Wonder if you can craft a teleporter base device the further you get in the game. That is a good question. I definitely haven't gotten far enough to find out. Yeah, we're gonna need to unlock things like titanium beams, titanium sheets, wolfram plates, rotors, tubes, all that good stuff. You know what I would like to do? I'm going to build an extension to my base, chat. And we're gonna build up. The base building is very Subnautica, now that somebody's mentioned it. That's the new ballroom. Let's throw some viewports in here. Let's make this whole wall viewport. Maybe this one too. There we go. That's nice. I like that. So this is gonna be our regeneration chamber room. When I inevitably die, this is where we'll come back.
Your meeting point has been updated. When you happen to die, I will send your mind here, and this is where your sleeve will be printed.
When?
Apologies. If you happen to die.
If. Of course, if. Let's see. Do you have any other cool stuff to build here? Not right now. Everything else has been constructed. Sorry. Put your billiard table and your Master of Puppets flags. Alright, so... Alright, we're getting the last one to level 2, but now we need to see what all the actual level 2s require. So Future Health wants Wolfram wire or Wolfram bars. You don't have to supply them with both, but the jump has gone from like 200 points to 1500 points, and Wolfram wire is worth 5 each, whereas the Wolfram bars are worth 1. Same with Selenium, they want titanium rods. Moon Energy wants calcium, which we'll get to in a second. Griffith's Blue wants either one. And we don't know Clever Robotics yet because we haven't leveled it up. Tutorial's doom scrolling because I've been playing Code Vein 2 review popped up. We just can play as there's the story. is because there is a story with cutscenes. That's hilarious. All right, so we're gonna build a new stack of stuff over here. I'm gonna build, oh, what I'm actually gonna do is I'm gonna build a lot more building materials. I'm gonna go through, I'm gonna grab stacks of all this stuff.
Gotcha.
Can I also just say that when it comes to manual crafting, I love that there's no progress bars. You push the button and you get the stuff. I'm kind of over progress bars at this point, chat. I don't really feel like they add anything to the experience.
Congratulations.
Oh, there we go.
Clever Robotics has received its order. A reward for fulfilling the order is waiting for you in the terminal.
And that gets us personal storage, which I actually really wanted. Alright, well, first of all, we want basic building materials. There we go. So I currently have like 3,000 some basic building materials, which is simplify things. Was I referring to earlier without time restraints due to combat, there's no need for cooldowns? Yeah, exactly. Exactly. All right, so everything's cool now. Let's see. Oh yeah. All right, the next thing I really want is not the med tool, not the inventory. I think the map. Oh, but map is calcium ore. Oh, shit. Alright, we'll do Future Health, Selenium, and Griffith's Blue. And while they're processing, we can work on getting calcium over here. We're gonna make Wolfram wire.
Nice.
May my lead Votan as I have heads are going to be female. Nice. Good call. And then we'll do one of these, and then do one of these. My inventory is kind of filling up with stuff that I don't need, but that's fine. That is fine. All right, so let's see here. Alright, this might get a little confusing, but here's what we're gonna do. So I'm gonna connect the titanium line over here. And I'm gonna connect the Wolfram line over here. And this is a little excessive, but that's fine. It doesn't matter. And then we're gonna build a mess of fabricators. Like, probably too many fabricators, but again, like, who cares? It's my planet, I can do what I want to. Okay. This might be completely excessive because the output may not work quite right for that, but we'll see. That's right, these have 2 inputs. But initially, I don't think we're gonna need both of them. Okay. I want you to make... Okay, so these are all gonna make titanium rods. And these are gonna make wolfram wire. And I should go ahead and power things back up so they can get to doing what they're doing. But I have the power to make power. Basically as much as I want. That got things back in order, but I'm just gonna keep making more power, because, I mean, why not at this point? This seems fun. I like how streamlined it is. I like how it actually simplifies a lot of things about games like Satisfactory, because there's other things to worry about. Exploration and combat are, like, much bigger components in this game. Alright, and then... Oh, man. How to connect all of this up is going to be an interesting question. Because, again, I don't know the best way to do any of this. So we're just going to kind of... Well, we're just going to kind of make shit up.
I don't get it, Sam. What's so interesting
That's
in
the
beetles or
scientist guy.
flowers?
They're part of the world we live in and are inextricably connected to it. We wouldn't exist without beetles or flowers.
We wouldn't exist without fundamental forces. Beetles and flowers can be easily replaced with automated systems. You can't replace electromagnetic.
You'd really want to live in a world without plants?
I wouldn't mind it.
Yourselves for a wave.
Okay, that's a problem. So we finally made it to the rupturing part of the game, chat. I would really like to get this finished before everything explodes, but... I may not have that opportunity. Actually, you know what? I should probably play it safe here. Because they're really not fucking around with this. So here, let's just hang out in here for a minute, chat. Everything's gonna chug along just fine without us. I've been really bad about taking advantage of multiple inputs. My lazy construction has certainly penalized throughput and stuff I build. Hildy, thank you so much for the raid. You're just in time to witness a rupture. Wave warning. I mean, how bad could it be, really? I mean, it's just a little sunnier than usual. Oh, I forgot they give you a countdown here. I'm sure it will be fine.
Rupture's eruption has started. Prepare for impact.
Alternatively, maybe it's not. Maybe it's not gonna be okay, actually. Remember to use your sunscreen. So, I mean, yeah, periodically, the apocalypse will happen. Could be worse. Do love it. Yeah, this is a really creative take on the whole day-night cycle concept. It's never night here. It's just, you know, every couple of hours, the world ends. I wonder if I can go outside yet. I wonder if I can go down my fucking ladder. Okay. So stuff heats up in this. Temperature is a thing. Oh, here we go. So we have a little personal cooling device that lets us cool things down.
Returning to normal.
But anything that's overheated can hurt us. And stuff that's overheated won't function. So we're gonna have to kind of wait for everything to cool down. In the meantime, we can explore this brave new world we've uncovered. My inventory has a little bit of space in it, so this should be fine. That purple stuff's... Ah, that's what I wanted. That's what I wanted. Oh, hey, dead person.
What is this?
This is ignition, a cosmic mineral that's good at storing heat, but also releases it quickly. It can help you cool your base. But hurry, if not controlled, it sublimates rapidly.
So yeah, after a rupture, you can run around...
I'm getting better and better.
You can run around and collect these special elements that gets left behind. I'm not 100% sure what they're used for, but I'm sure they'll be used for something. If nothing else, they get you a bunch of data points. Do you get code or I'm into this stuff. Yeah, I bought this game. I picked it up yesterday because I really wanted to play another automation game, and I wasn't quite ready to go back to Satisfactory or Dice Sphere program yet. I did not play Green Hell, but the pack of this game and Green Hell is actually cheaper than just buying this game outright right now. So I got both. Because yeah, like right now, like Green Hell is 90% off. So the pack combining this game and Green Hell is like 50% off, which ends up being cheaper than just buying this game outright, which, I mean, cool. Green Hell's got a really meaningful story buried in that shit. I was looking at reviews of it when I was considering my purchase, and people were mentioning that there's actually a really cool story in there. So yeah, that sounds like something I'd definitely be interested in. Ooh, dead person. My inventory is getting kind of full though. Super good is way too hard, as not automation is worth it every second. I mean, when I'm in the mood for something like that, I'll definitely give it a try. I've got it now, so there's no reason not to. You know, very few of y'all care about the Super Bowl. It's genuinely hilarious. This year, the Patriots failed to get a single point until the fourth quarter. Brutal. Brutal. Basically watching them get bullied. I'm sure that made a lot of not Patriots fans very happy. I also don't know what happens to the enemies when the world ends. So. Also, I don't know where the hell I am or what I'm doing. But that's not so different from what I normally do, so. Fine. I mean, really, I'm just kind of waiting for everything to cool down, so. I know the Patriots is a Trump fan and Trump was rooting for them. Oh, awesome. Oh, look. Life finds a way. One time I talk about 7 days to die, I'll make Osh try it, hate it, and time me out for 1 minute to think about what I've done. Oh, Fury. Don't be ridiculous. I would time you out for a lot longer than 1 minute to think about what you've done. Oh, man. Finding all the dead bodies tonight. This is great. Oh, there's more Nishium over there. We didn't watch much of the event at all, but did go around in Puerto Rico in honor of that guy. Nice. Laughing, the moderators predicted this to be a 50-square game for 3 quarters, and then almost turned out to be exactly that. I don't know how long Ignitium sticks around. Beautiful, their graphics are already bomb and green hell, but this is another. Yeah, that was a major factor in me picking this game up. It's really pretty. Also, I don't know what's going on over here, but oh, that's radiation. No, thank you. Goodbye. All right, I don't need any more of that shit. I don't know where I am. I got myself hella lost, chat. I know over there is radiation hell land. Hopefully the way home is this way. Ah, I see it. Whoa! Oh, no, wait, this is our lander. I was like, I found something new and exciting. No, I didn't. I found the ship that brought me here initially. And it is still glowing hot. Run using left shift. Thank you, game. Good advice. Let's see if the base is cooled down, yep. It would appear it has, so I can finish constructing my stuff. Perfect. Everything worked out. So, I mean, really, chat, the apocalypse is kind of overblown. It's really not that big a deal. Hildy, thank you so much for subscribing for 6 months. I appreciate it. Somehow you haven't banned me and somehow I haven't murdered you. Oh, it is going swimmingly, chat. Chat and Hildy.
So, you were a soldier?
That's right.
Then I have a question. How can you sleep knowing everything you had to do in the name of the IRO?
I don't sleep too well. But not because of the orders I carried out, but because of the ones I didn't.
So even after your sentencing, you're still on their side?
No. I'm on our side. All of us. The side of peace.
We are not going to be friends.
Voice acting's pretty good. Once again, chat, I have no idea if this is actually an intelligent design for this whole setup, but I'm doing it just to see. Because it honestly doesn't matter. I can always undo it, redo it, tweak it, enhance it. I mean, things are moving. That's what I wanted. What's up, Icon of Doom? How you doing tonight? Hope you're good. I just survived the end of the world. Pretty happy about that. 6 months of subscribing is still not enough to get 25,000 dragon coins. Aw. Sorry to hear that. I'm very sorry to hear that. Alright, I need some storage. I'm gonna do some storage. Do a vote even if I know it's not the thing. Oh, for this game? This is... I feel like there's probably not enough in this just yet, since it's still early access, to really do a full playthrough with. I'm kind of seeing tonight more as like a test for automation games in general. Like, if y'all are enjoying this, that lends credence to the idea that we should do Satisfactory or Dyson Sphere program at some point. Because there's a lot more content to those, and I know them a lot better than this. Like, I'm still very much in the early learning phases of this game. But those games, like, I've beaten Satisfactory. I can get through Satisfactory. As long as you let me fuck around in your world, I'm pro Satisfactory. Well, when you put it like that.
I'm getting better at this.
Yes, I am. Alright, I actually don't want to hold on to these things. For these, we can shelve that for a minute. Actually, I don't need this either, so... Alright, cool. He's like, no. So yeah, given enough time, chat, the planet actually kind of regenerates and goes back to the way it was before. Yeah, I know, it's super neat. I really like the vibe of this game so far. It's really cool. Most important factor is how dong-like can we make our main base. I mean, we don't have an immense amount of tools to make big phalluses and the like. So spooky watching patches of grass come back. It's a nice, mysterious planet. I like that a lot about it. So, how long is this gonna take? Frankly. This is gonna take a while. If I could... I suppose... No, not that one. No, not that one. Alright, we're gonna go on another adventure, chat. We're gonna head over into this weirdly direction. Oh! Calcium! We were gonna get calcium going. That's what I was gonna do. Call a vote and name the sun Samus because it keeps blowing up, it keeps blowing up the planet. I do like that idea. That is a good idea.
Arcadia 7
Hey,
has
Chris,
finished
I
regenerating.
heard you've got 3 doctorates.
It's true.
What for?
What for what?
What do you need 3 scientific titles for? Wouldn't you have rather focused on your work?
I see you're not familiar with the world of academia. Doctorates open many doors. They increase the probability my publications will get quoted, and I have access to a broader spectrum of theoretical knowledge. Plus, I did them all at once.
I prefer practice over theory.
And that's why you ended up as someone who does the dirty work.
Oof.
I'll remind you that you're also here on this planet doing the same thing as me.
But with a completely different mentality.
Alright, so this is the calcium field.
Necesito agua.
Oh. Well, let's fix that.
Moist and delicious.
Moist and delicious. A lot of things I could say right now. Alright, there are 4 calcium patches here. But you can't build things without having one of those towers over them. He is insufferable. Can we shank him? Alright. Let's slap this down right around here. Buildings placed in the range of 2 base cores will use the capacity of both of them. That's interesting. When you say capacity, what exactly do you mean? Oh, core overheat level. So, oh, hang on. Slight problem. I seem to have pissed off the locals.
Eat that.
There we go. Oh god, that guy got up on me. Okay. Alright, anyway. Where was I? Silly space foods. Alright, I need a whole bunch of ore excavators. Bro.
One less bastard.
Wow. Brutal. One less bastard. All right. I'm gonna make this one simple, honestly. I'm just gonna set everything up right here, right here. We do need power. Maybe the same voice actress as the female lead in Green Hell. The Spanish is the Spanish correctly accented? I'm the wrong person to ask. Unfortunately. All right. All right, we are gonna build a bunch of these orbital cargo thingy things right here. Manic's still around. Manic had to punch out. This was making him kind of motion sick, unfortunately. All right, and then do rail to you, rail to you, rail to you, and rail to you. And I can't fly in this game. Why not? Really annoying. All right, and then this is going to be Moon Energy Corp. And we're insufficient power. Field of view is large in this light fisheye. I hadn't even noticed. Oh, we just need like one more.
Hey, S8466, how should I address you?
Sergeant is fine.
You can call me Doctor.
B1690 has a doctorate too.
Yes, but I have more of them.
Okay, so now we got calcium going. So we'll just let that go. Okay, please kill him. He's so insufferable. And that's the character I chose to play as originally. Mistakes were made, Jack. All right, let's see how our progress is going, and then... What's going on? Why aren't you producing anything? That doesn't seem right. Oh, maybe they have enough? Maybe it calculated that there's enough to... I mean, that's fine by me. How we're doing? All right, yeah, we're getting there. We're getting there. I guess we could do 2 more for the last corporation then. Kinda no reason not to, right? There we go. FOV locked at 65 in the game I'm currently working on, sorry. Guess I'm not playing, you bastard. Alright. Alright, we get clever robotics going. Seems like everyone else... Yeah, there we go. There we go. So all the manufacturing had ceased because they had enough counts to finish their orders, but now we've just got hordes of wiring coming in. And I love it. Unleash the drones. I gotta say, chat, pretty good setup we got going here. I like it. Although there is another thing I need to do. I don't have manufacturing set up for construction blocks, and I do want that. But yeah, these are set up to go straight in. You know what? I can handle it myself. What's up, Chaos? This is StarRupture. This is a first-person automation base building thing. Has a lot of similarities to things like Satisfactory and Factorio. Missed whatever the intro was. Yeah, we're convicts sent to exploit the resources of this planet, except the planet is full of hostile bug things. Yeah, corporations fucking you up as usual. Ain't that the way? Yeah, I actually need a lot more of this stuff.
Sam, have you been off Earth before?
No, this is my first trip into space. And a very distant one.
I bet the change in gravity is giving you problems.
A bit. Everything's a little different.
You'll get used to it. The spacesuit is like a second skin to me now.
Holding the game's title being very literal, yeah.
Your cargo has reached the Selenium Corporation.
Excellent.
You've completed another order, and
I'll
your
sell bug things
reward
with
is
3
waiting at
doctorates.
the corporate terminal.
Green Hell, also very literal. They are good writers, bad neighbors.
Wow! You have fulfilled another order from the Griffiths Blue Corporation. Claim your reward.
Excellent. Oh yeah, we're doing good. We're doing good. There we go. All right, so we have unlocked an inventory upgrade.
Future Health Solutions is happy with your work. New rewards have been unlocked. Look in the terminal to assign them. Future Health Solutions for modern problems.
And grenades.
I'm legally obligated to go over grenade training with you.
Cool.
We have to go through training even out here? Skip it, gal. We won't tell anyone.
The Griffiths Blue Corporation guarantees the highest level of safety during use.
Hang on, we'll come back to this.
Even when activated, the grenade is stable and will not explode as long as you are holding it in your hand, making it safe to use by the whole family, regardless of age. The Griffiths Blue Corporation is not responsible for any bodily harm caused by the throwing or dropping of the grenade.
Okay, that was quick.
Cool, I like it. A stable grenade, can you believe it? Alright, and future health.
You know that feeling when you accidentally get hit by a car? Jumping out of a helicopter didn't go according to plan? Or maybe you were bored playing with a gun and you shot your kneecap.
Oh my god.
Those problems are over. You don't need a new expensive sleeve anymore. Future Health Solutions introduces the Med Tool. It will heal any wound in seconds. Future Health Solutions for modern problems.
Ah, you almost got me.
I'm sorry. Contracts with Future Health Solutions great work. The Moon Energy Corporation received its order. You can claim your rightful reward as usual in the corporate terminal. They are very happy with your services.
We got the map,
You have
thank God.
successfully unlocked the geolocation service of structural and topological imaging.
Sounds like a complicated name for a map.
If you insist on using such primitive language, go ahead.
Wow, she sounds pissed. I think we disappointed her. Alright, I'm gonna collect up the unused items. Number one issue with games like this, not having the maps.
Great.
Yeah, so this is our map. And you can see where we actually wandered around earlier while the world was over. So we got 2 base cores. This is our orbital lander here. There's an underground cave here. The monolith is marked. The geoscanner that I couldn't use because I didn't have the map at the time. And then 2 unknown locations that we just kind of wandered past. So we'll need to check all this out. This is a fixed map, yeah. No procedural generation here. All right, those are still in progress. So let's see what's next for each of these corps. Future Health wants titanium sheets or rods. Selenian wants the same. Griffith's Blue wants sheets or plates. Moon Energy wants calcium stuff. Okay. Whale. We can unlock some new recipes in the fabricator, I think. Alright. We can unlock beams, sheets, and plates. Do we know that devs intend to have multiple maps for replay power? We don't. We don't know that yet, unfortunately. Do I have extra titanium up here? Now, if they go the way that Satisfactory devs went, the map is big enough that it's fine for multiple playthroughs. Like, it is possible to have a big enough map that you don't really have to worry about having entirely different maps for multiple playthroughs. Let's go ahead and get these done. All right, so I need like 400 more sheets and 200, or 400 more titanium and 200 more wolfram. I can pull these straight out of here.
Oh, nice.
Now, I think we can also depot stuff now, which might be helpful. Not might, definitely will be helpful. Gotta go eat and try to decompress. Baldur's Gate 2 is up my ass today hard. Well, you enjoy, and it was a pleasure to see you as always, Hildy. Alright. Alright, wolfram plates have been unlocked. Now the real question is, how do you make them? The same way you make the wire, apparently. We still... Well, let me see if I can just cram the wire in here. I could convert the titanium. Okay, go ahead and flip that over. Let's see if that's enough. Oops. There we go. Okay. All right. So that's titanium sheets are set. So I can start switching everything over. I don't actually have to set up new production chains or anything. We can just change what we're making. Not the smelter. We'll do it at the fabricators. Go ahead and let's see here. All right, so I've got 3 that'll take the sheets. All right, that works out perfectly, actually. Clever Robotics is just going to be a bit behind everything else. And I can start doing the Wolfram plates once they're done. In the meanwhile, I need to figure out calcium. Which isn't in here. Oh, I can make... Okay, so if I can get a hold of 1,000 calcium ore, I can get the smelter going. Anything I can do with all this junk I'm holding in my inventory? I guess not. Let's go stash it then. Let's go stash and go adventuring, because I think calcium's gonna take a while. Storage. Oh my god, you can put them in the walls. Holy shit, you can put them in the walls. Oh my god.
I prefer it if you address me using my rank.
Don't you think that makes communication more difficult? There's only 4 of us here. Who are you trying to impress?
I'm not. I've worked hard for my rank.
By murdering people.
Let's see here.
Among other things.
Massive points are easily stacked storage?
How
Yeah.
about taking a little break?
Oh, no.
That sounded like a yes to me. Great.
No, stop it. Keep in the wrong button. I'll arrange all this later. Right now, I'm just more interested in getting out there and doing stuff. All right, progress being made. So we'll go collect whatever calcium has been mined up out here, and then while we're waiting for the calcium to regenerate, we'll go hit that geoscanner, and then I think maybe we'll go up there. Snappy banter. Do I still have... Oh, shit. Actually, sorry, no. I forgot. I stashed my stack of survival kits, and I didn't mean to do that. And... yeah, because I don't want to get hungry or thirsty while I'm out here. Future Oddish will fix this. Aw, I really thought I had that. Yeah, honestly, rearranging my inventory is not a project for streaming. Yeah, this one, I want that. Okay. Wild that calcium is an ore. I mean, after you play a bunch of these, you start to see certain commonalities between them, like iron, titanium. Calcium is kind of a unique one, so I'm willing to give it a chance.
I can use this.
Yes, I can. In fact, I must use this. It is very important that I use this, in fact. I could, hang on. Where is it? No, I unlocked it. Oh, I guess I didn't. I guess it's next. Yeah, the storage depot that you can connect things to collect resources. Calcium's definitely an odd one. My brain kept snapping. It's sand for what would normally show up in a factory game. Yeah. StarRupture uses purple balls to talk to you, which is uncommon as far as resources go. That's very true. Alright, so currently our map looks like this.
Geoscanner initialized.
Oh, I forgot. I forgot the bugs don't like it when you do this.
Gal? What's going on?
You've entered an infection cloud.
So no safety net then?
Oh, perfect.
Clever Robotics cares about you, and so they have another reward waiting for you in the terminal. They also ask that you keep an eye out for old model drones locked on Arcadia.
One less bastard. Reloading. Changing
Shit.
mags.
Oh, heck.
Geoscanning complete. Data acquired. Map updated.
That was exciting. So now our map looks like this. So now we can see there's a dead body. And there's a drone wreck, and there's some other stuff. And also, some of these guys left some bits of themselves. Exploder biofact. So I like dead bodies. Let's go see this one. Let's visit. Also, I want to collect these star tiers. Actually,
looks good.
Worth a fair few data points. Yay, dead body. You want to see a dead body? Calorie bars and aqua fluids.
I think I can use this.
All right, there's a drone wreck over here. I think that's in the cleft. Yeah, it will be. So let's go over here where there's some more buggies. And pick a fight.
One less bastard.
Do you like getting a chunk of map exploration as a reward? I do too, yeah. I mean, obviously the main draw of Satisfactory. So goofy. Main draw of Satisfactory is, you know, the factory building, expanding and optimizing. But honestly, the exploration in that game is super satisfying. I really, really enjoy it. All right, fine. I'll take your glowy mushrooms.
Come to mama.
Come to mama.
Good stuff.
Alright, and then I believe, yes, from here we're close to this kind of messed up looking base. What kind of later game travel options this game will come up with? That's a good question. That is a good question. Alright, yeah, we found an unknown location. I don't know about you, it looks to me like an old settlement. A previous attempt at exactly what we're doing. Oh, that's quite a few bugs, in fact.
Reloading. Eat that. Changing mags.
Ow.
One less back.
Oh god, I think the infection empowers them. Oh Jesus. Oh god. They've been through my shields. Ow, 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 ow. Heal thyself. Do it. Missing string table entry. Oh no.
I'm healed.
Okay, good timing on that too.
Not ready. Eat that. Easy, WP, GG.
Jesus Christ, woman. Presumption of you could be a toilet.
You're nearing the abandoned outpost of a previous expedition.
Griffith's Blue Corp.
Search the area. You'll find equipment and information you can use.
Can I use any of what's left standing?
Unfortunately, no. All buildings were created for a core that was an
Destroyed
older
item
model,
center.
incompatible with the
Heavy
current
ammo.
version of the building tools programming. But it's okay. Look on the bright side. Anything you find here is yours. I won't tell anyone.
I can't even
If I
build
might be simpler with
anything
a
here.
grenade opener, probably,
Officially,
yeah.
This is still territory belonging to the IRO and
Uh-oh.
its partner companies. Even though they weren't, it doesn't change the fact that they were here first.
Reloading.
Oh god, I am cooked.
I'm taking the meds.
I'm taking the meds. Glad you announced that. Lesser Life Giver Lem increases max health by 12. Damage personal interface. Shotgun ammo. Okay,
Oh,
there is a
yes.
shotgun in this game. There's a tablet. Hang on, before I do that, Lems. You use the Lem station to insert Lems. Damn it, okay. No for Lem system test reports. Ask for reinforcements urgent. Lewis is dead. Harold is seriously wounded. Further testing was because of the Lem. Lewis's disc destroyed when he fell. Tell Harold when he's better. They damaged the regeneration chamber. Repairs will take some time. Harold is unable to fight. Move to the chamber room. Will really die here if they come again. Suspended testing. Don't provoke them anymore. Anymore, you say. Stator blueprint. Oh, this is how you get blueprints. Okay. Whoa, security logger is worth 1,500 data points. Dude, there's some good shit here. Lem system test. Despite the general fatigue that all of us are suffering from, the lieutenant appears to be functioning somewhat better than the other crew members. Maximum blood pressure during exercise testing does not exceed 170/60. Reduced telomere wear was also observed when compared to the test subject. Conclusions. The LEM performs its function of generally improving vitality as expected. The conditions on Arcadia 7 and bombardment by StarRuptures do not affect its functionality. It is my expert opinion to allow the limbic enhancement membranes to be tested in combat conditions in the Ruptura system. Traditionally, scientific progress requires stealing everything not nailed down. LEM system test report. From among the expected side effects of LEM implementation, none of the subjects experienced dizziness, shortness of breath, color blindness, selective deafness, increased libido, diarrhea lasting more than 48 hours, stroke, sudden cardiac arrest, left-handedness, or right-handedness in the case of left-handed individuals. Both subjects experienced trouble sleeping, decreased libido, and enlarged gallbladder. Only the test subjects experienced spontaneous allergy to legumes. Only the comparison subjects experienced rash and increased blood pressure. The LEM behaves in accordance with expectations in some aspects better than on Earth. We will soon move on to testing in combat conditions. You're goddamn right you will. Not by choice either. Oh man, I got a bunch of good stuff.
Nice.
Can't wait to find out how to make shotguns. I think that's gonna help a lot against these fuckers. No more peanut butter or green bean casserole. Rejected. Free building material. Ooh, dead body. I'm a simple man, chat. I like what I like. And I like finding dead bodies to loot. Oh, what was all that? Unknown logic board, okay. When do we build the dead body factory? We're kind of working on that with these enemy encounters, I think.
Necesito agua.
All right,
Nice.
just advanced recycling, really. What's up here? Dead body! Neat. Oh, another LEM, air jumper LEM. Reduces double jump cost by 30%. I don't have enough space in my inventory, and I hear those fuckers coming. They're coming down the bend. I'm gonna drop that, and I'm gonna take the LEM. Because the LEM matters, and that doesn't.
Ha!
Standard ammo. I want the standard ammo, though. Yep. Honestly, some of this stuff I don't really need. Aqua fluid, just water. It's toxic for some reason. I don't know why, but it is. Oh, just eat it so I can have the memory module. Oh, hey. Shit.
Eat that. I smacked it.
Shit.
One less bastard.
Whew. Just a little thing like adding a double jump to this game makes combat a lot more dynamic. I like that. Oh, hey. Okay. I did kind of want to peek up around here. GRO Lemon Souls Griffiths Research Outpost. It's an amazing name. Like, I kind of wanted to have a look back here and see what's over here.
Come to Mama. What's good?
So I can survive against decent-sized small swarms, but anything more complicated than that, I think I'm gonna be screwed. This area looks particularly barren.
Good stuff.
Or not. I could be wrong.
Ruptura activity
Oh, fuck.
detected.
Oh, no.
I recommend finding a safe place.
Oh, no. I'm gonna be cooked, chat. Perhaps one of those dead bodies was me. Well, rip. Oh, God, I'm so far away from home. I wonder how long I have. Can we craft a wheelbarrow to pick up more loot? Oh, God. Oh, God, it's so far away. Oh, God. Oh, but I can see it. Weren't you watching the timer? Is there a timer? Oh, I think I am fucked.
Selenium has received the products it ordered.
Cool. That's like the last thing they're ever gonna get from me.
Become the best crew they've ever worked with.
I'm gonna be cinders in a second here. Oh, God, 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 oh, God. Oh, no. Oh, no. I think I have like 15 seconds. Can you build a shelter? No. You can only build under these things. Oh, God.
Ruptura's core is
Oh, I made it!
Head to safety immediately.
Oh, Jesus.
The planet is being incinerated.
Oh. Ah. 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 Oh my God. Maybe wear a hat next time. All right, let's feed. No, not. Oh God, I'm so rattled. It's not even the right terminal. Let's feed some stuff in the analysis station.
Useful information.
Damn, no kidding.
Interesting.
I got a lot of data points. I'm not gonna worry about exploring the apocalypse right now, chat. I'm gonna...
Planetary temperature within acceptable.
All right, Selenium
parameters.
got us the furnace. And we got the storage depot. Future health and Griffith's blue are like at like 90-something%. What does Selenium want? Jesus. So, okay, Selenium, from here, Selenium has a minor lem. Helium-3 extractor, large habitat, mega press,
Future Health Solutions
refinery,
has received its
sulfur
order.
extractor, assembler,
Homesick?
and then more
Living in a
LEMs.
space colony often separates us from our loved ones.
I just unlocked the
Try
LEM station.
oxytocinum, a syrup that releases a quadruple dose
Awesome.
of oxytocin. The
LEM
closeness
station,
hormone.
LEMs, food
You don't
station,
have to visit your
inventory,
family to feel like they're
compounder. Lots of LEMs from Future Health. Griffith's Blue, equipment upgrade station. Ooh, new weapons and mods. This is what I've been collecting war bonds for. Defense turrets, defense
Chris,
towers.
as an astrophysicist, you must be intrigued by how Ruptura behaves.
Of course.
Wind
If we understand the
turbines,
processes
or
occurring inside it, we will
amplifiers.
deepen our understanding of the universe.
Moon energy is for power. Clever robotics, building drones, multi-rails, rails. So this is infrastructure. Cargo, dispatcher, receiver, depots, big multi-rails, multi-storage, expandable storage. Okay. I see the scope of things now, chat. Let's build the LEM station so I can shove these things into my body.
Now you'll be able to install LEMs in yourselves, which will enhance your abilities. Remember, the more often you perform a certain action, the easier it is for your mind to adapt to it. Only after some time will you be ready for modifications. We wouldn't want your brains to get fried, right?
Darn. I always wanted to learn to play bass. If I found an LEM for that... Oh. I'd still need to practice.
That's the sad truth of life.
So you upgrade different things over time. I assume you do them by doing things. So you level up combat by shooting things. You level up movement by running around and jumping. You level up survival by not dying.
This will help.
Anyway, I can do a combat LEM, but I can't use the air jumper LEM yet. And then we also have, I want to put the equipment upgrade station down here. I've got space for it. That'll work.
Congratulations. You've just built the weapon and
guns.
modification station. You will now have access to a whole assortment of weapons. Nothing's free, but don't worry. You won't need to spend a dime. Griffiths will allow you to use war bonds to buy new weapons. You can find quite a few of them in the wallets of the fallen on Arcadia.
In the wallets
War
of the
bonds.
fallen.
Aren't they supposed to be issued during times of war?
The Griffiths Blue Corporation believes the world is in a constant state of war. War with the Resistance.
Aha. Modular assault rifle, self-loading, attack modular shotgun, and infantry machine gun. But I need more war bonds for them. Okay. Cool. Nothing's happening right now, so let's have a look. See what's next. Thanks for the sheets. All right, moon energy. Yeah, we still need to... Oh, that's right. I was collecting calcium specifically to unlock a new... Aha! There's more things to unlock. There's always more things to unlock, chat. Oh yeah, I got the Stator blueprint, so I can throw that in there. Calcium block, that's right. All right, I still need 550 to finish that. Let's sort some stuff. I know. Inventory management, yay. This is gonna be ammo and LEMs. Wasn't able to finish the box, 2 models left. Pistol ammo we'll keep. Lems, war bonds, and the like. This will be consumables. This will be materials for now, but I'm sure I'm gonna have to expand that eventually.
That's just what I need.
And get rid of this one. There we go. All right, much cleaner. I love clean inventories, chat. Makes me so happy. Oh yeah, and you can use a regeneration chamber to change your character at any point if you get tired of hearing your particular character's voice lines. I like the engineer, personally. I'm a big fan. Okay. So what do they want now? They want powders. Future Health wants powders. Selenian wants... I mean, we can do titanium sheets. I know the beams are worth more, but I'm just not going to worry about that right now. Griffiths wants sheets or housings. They want calcium and shit. They want wolfram. We'll do 3 of each of these, since we're already set up for it. That might be an overload on plates, but I mean, we can at least get going in the right direction. And I can shove these back in here. And then the last 2.
Oh, just what I need.
I don't think I ever switched these guys over to wolfram plates. Better bake the beams now before I develop that legume allergy. Yeah, so let's switch these over to plates. I just realized I can make calcite sheets. So what am I trying to unlock here? Is it calcite blocks? In the smelter. Yeah, calcium blocks. Sorry, I forgot to get this stuff out of my inventory. I need to do that. Maybe materials should go over here. Frankly. I'm not gonna worry about it too much right now. The box for cool things we looted from a corpse. Yeah. Call it dead people
You were
stuff.
right, Gal. That was frightening.
I unlocked a Lem
Such
survival
power.
slot. Cool. Forgot you're streaming. Aw. We're having a good time tonight, Lodrai. Playing some StarRupture. Building shit and trying not to die.
Let's
My last couple of drinks, I'm expressing semi-coherent thoughts in what I believe to be grammatically acceptable format. Congratulations! I'm very happy for you. Alright, as far as Germans go, means I'm probably close to severe alcohol poisoning. I should go to bed. Alright, ball to work. Well, good luck with that. Thanks for coming out. Hopefully I'll see you again when you're, hanging in there. You know what? Instead of running all over the place, let's just build another shelter over here. Like, I can do it. I have the technology. I didn't actually mean to build it this high up, but, whatever. I guess we'll build the hatch on this side. Not quite what I had in mind in terms of stairs, but I'll take it. I want a... What do I want? Recipe station. I want a recipe station so I can shove things in the smelter. Music took having a star explode to finally get me to build lots of little houses in the game. Sometimes you just need the right motivation. And the right motivation is a fucking star exploding. Did these things already max out again? Holy shit, these things produce fast. No, not that button. Not sure putting my house all the way back here was the best idea, but I don't plan on using it too frequently. There we go. And then, where's my B button? Zombies at night, ignorable problem, don't run. Surface of the plant periodically annihilated. It's building time! Alright, so we need a bunch more smelters. And I have aligned all of these in a really awkward way to make this work. So let's see what we can do here. That's not what I had in mind, but okay. I mean, if you're gonna let me do it, I'm gonna do it. Don't think for a second I won't. It may not like it, but this is what peak performance looks like.
Biologist, as an expert in that field, you must find the vermin interesting.
I find them terrifying.
They're just animals.
They've evolved and survived in extreme conditions. They understand Arcadia much better than we do.
We'll be the ones that conquer it in the end.
Hubris? What's that? Okay, so this one back here is in a really awkward place. In fact, I may need to just, like... I'm not sure how to align this thing. I may need to restructure this. Depending on how smart the rails are. Yeah, I can't bend like that, so we're gonna get rid of this ore extractor and turn around the other way. And that should do the trick. Yes, believe me, I know it requires a resource. Oh, no! I laid this whole area out so badly. Well, I can fix this. Yeah, delete everything to start over. Okay. Can you just plug him in, like, right there? I don't know, but we're gonna try.
I'm getting better and better.
What's that one doing there? Oh no, that, oh yeah, I got confused. I basically just got confused. Alright. Alright, that's connected. That is amazingly connected. It looks terrible, though. That's connected, and that's connected. Cool, so now I just need to give each of them an orbital cargo launcher. Okay. So I'm brushing across my foot and I freaked out as my pant leg just... That's hilarious.
Maeve, what do you think of the technical resources for this mission?
They're amazing. All of these printed buildings are frickin' awesome. It's too bad we can't play with all of them right away.
I have to admit, I'm also rather impressed.
So the calcium block is actually the less efficient way to do this. I am so stupid. I wanted fabricators, not smelters. I'm gonna get this eventually. Okay. God. Okay. Swear to God, I can do this. Swear to God, Chad, I can do this. Then I built that in the wrong place. Just how things are done on this alien planet. I want a shortcut button for rails. Like, that's one nice thing about Satisfactory is it has a hotbar of stuff that you use regularly. Alright, so anyway. Fabricate. Okay. Okay. This is fine. This is fine. This is fine, Chad. This is fine. Good thing you haven't worked all day. It's nearly midnight. Forgot to fabricate a brain that's good at automation. Okay. All right. Okay. And I can't even get up there. All right. All right. All right. Okay. Turns out this is actually a really awkward area to build in. So I think what I need to do, we'll do these one at a time and we'll go outwards. That's what we'll do. So we'll do an ore excavator facing this way. And then we'll do a smelter. And then fab. And then a launcher. All right, and I'm gonna get all of these set up and configured
Doctor,
and running.
Do you see anything we should be worried about?
That's your job. I don't have time to pay attention to things like that.
You're not afraid of death?
What's death when we have sleeves? But losing time is definitely a setback.
Calcium blocks, calcium sheets. Calcium sheets. Okay, and then this needs to be powered. Which I will do by just simply building another power thingy. Oh, I guess I can't connect this to that particular base. How much material does the new storage depot thing hold? Hang on, let me get this. Let's see if I can actually... This is so janky. But it works! I made it work, chat. Storage depot holds up to 400 units of one selected item. Oh, I seem to have pissed somebody off. Ah! Bleh. Okay, so they didn't like that. Whatever. Everything's working now. Doesn't seem like a lot. Maybe it's for the finished version or something. I mean, it's also the first iteration. Will this connect, I wonder? That does not conduct power. Stairs do not conduct power. That does kind of complicate construction without like discrete power connections. This side is so nice for building a library of sorts. I'm addicted to the idea of having one area where you can grab anything you want. Yeah. I've never been particularly good about making things like that, but they do have their applications, certainly.
Maeve, I'm really impressed by your skills. Where did you learn your trade?
On the moon, Mars, but mainly from my dad.
You worked together?
Only on Earth. Dad's afraid of flying through space, but he could fix a spaceship in midair.
Alright, well that's a janky ass way to do it, but I did it. Does the flexible ramp conduct power? It doesn't seem to. Or the extendable walkway? Oh, stability is a thing. That's interesting. Oh, I didn't configure anything. Good
Another
lord.
shipment has arrived. Clever Robotics is pleased with the quality of your work. There are rewards
Quality,
waiting for you
they
in the
say.
terminal that should help optimize how you work.
Ah, okay. That would be why that doesn't work.
Necesito agua.
Yeah, it's taking me that long to make this shit work.
Exactly what I needed.
Hopefully I can just platform this. Yeah, there it goes. Okay, cool. And then one more. Oh, God. I'm gonna wrap it around this way. And then let's make this one easy on ourselves. Let's connect the orbital cargo thing here. That way power should be handled. And I just killed the power. That's fine. It just means I need more, more power. Alright. Now just build solar generators until we don't need them anymore. There we go. Let's give ourselves a healthy little buffer here, too. There we go. Alright! Alright, everything is finally fucking working. Oh, God. I'm gonna go back to my main base. Forget about this horrible place. Okay, hopefully everything is working. Numbers go up. That's all I'm really asking for at the moment. Stuff seems to be happening. It's a good thing I put things in progress over here. Because, oh lord. That took forever and a day. Alright, what have I gotten? Clever robotics. Building drones. Now I've unlocked the personal building drone. Press C to use it. Okay, what's that? Do I need to build it? doesn't seem to do anything. Oh, they need to say press C while building. Oh, why thank you. Oh my god. Oh my god, that's so incredibly helpful. Wow. That's so cool.
Gal, I wanted to send a message to my sister. Is that possible?
I just want a good look at what we're doing. Yeah, that's really cool. And everything else. 50% on a bunch of things. Wish they had an overhead view like that in more game Sanctum, for example. Let's see. From plates. Future Health wants powders. Clever Robotics wants plates. Have some plates.
Great.
And here come the plates. Alright, chat. Well, I don't know about you, but I think this is a pretty good first look at this game, right? I think this gives you a pretty good idea of what you're doing here. Producing stuff to send it off and unlock more stuff so you can go exploring and not die while you're busy exploring. I didn't get too far into combat with this, but it's obviously an important component for expanding. And the fact that you have turrets suggests that perhaps over time, or as you build larger and larger buildings, enemies may start coming to you instead of you finding them. But yeah, I'm enjoying this a lot so far. I think it's a pretty neat foundation for an automation game. Jetpack would be nice, maybe an armored car. Neat one. Curious where they go with it. After 30 hours, I'm used to the end of what's already in the game. That's impressive, honestly. That's a pretty solid early access launch. So yeah, and I like the unique mechanics of it. I like the whole titular StarRupture. So yeah, it's cool. It's a good one. All right, chat. So let me save here, and then we'll go back out to the main menu. But yeah, so schedule. I am going to try. I intend to at least stream every day this week. I'm off tomorrow, so I'll definitely be streaming tomorrow, Monday night. And we'll be going back to Star Providence, and we'll be converting that to a democratic playthrough. So it's going to be up to y'all how much longer we play that game. If you want to see me continue to endeavor to beat the monolith and uncover more secrets in it, you can vote to continue. If you've had enough, I encourage you to show up and vote to end it so that we can move on to something else. But yeah, that will determine what we play on Tuesday and Wednesday and Thursday. Friday will be some manner of Friday variety night, and Saturday will be the power hours, as is our way these days. So yeah. For now, chat, let's go find somebody to raid. Go see if any of our buddies are up right now. Oh, I see Dama. I have not actually raided Dama in quite a while. They're playing something called Neya. I don't know what this is, but we can find out together. So let's do that, chat. Thanks for the dead bodies. Oh, it was my pleasure. Nothing like sharing dead bodies with those you love. Anyway, chat, thank you so much for coming out tonight. Thank you for joining me for this nice long look at StarRupture. I hope it was interesting. I hope maybe even a couple of you might consider looking into it further and trying it out for yourself. I think it's a really promising start. I think this has the potential to shape up into something really interesting. I'm gonna be playing it because well, I'm a big automation nerd, so, and I want to get better at it too, which means I need to play them more. So anyway, thanks again for coming out. Hopefully I will see you tomorrow night for our return to Star of Providence. But until then, as always, y'all take care. Bye, everybody.